but it's just
We have rolled back into it again. We're back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Welcome in, whatever time of the day. If it's early in the morning, good morning to you. If it's late at night, what are we doing up so late? Terry Hunt sitting in for Zack Owen. I appreciate him letting me do this every once in a while. I say every once in a while, but Kevin and I talked about this yesterday. It's getting to be a little more often. Zack is off on vacation again. Third or fourth time in a few months, isn't it?
Yep.
He is the world traveler. But he's got all the money, so he can do that. I think we mentioned the last time he was going to Europe or something, and I mentioned I went to Paris,
right.
Texas.
Yeah.
I don't quite get around as much as he does.
Yeah.
And
you could also
age,
go
that's pretty impressive.
You could also go to Italy, Texas.
Oh yes. In fact, I
and
drove
Paris.
to Italy
And
last
Paris.
night. Yeah.
There's a Paris, Texas too now.
I've done the tour of Europe a little bit. All right, we're ready to get it going. We've got all kinds of good things. We're going to be talking to some friends from Alan Samuels today. We got great music on the stage coming up in the second hour. But as we get it started, let's do it the way that Zack and Jim had for years. We'll do it with our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance.
I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous to you. May I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. United, that means that we've all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states, 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. And to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, and not from the leaders to the people. For which it stands one nation. One nation meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation, and justice, the principle or quality of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance: under God. Now, wouldn't it be a pity if someone said that's a prayer, and that it would be eliminated from schools too? God bless America.
Back right here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. It's Terry Hunt sitting in for Zack Owen this morning, and we're very happy to have a couple of guests with us today. We've got David Gray and LB Brown from Allen Samuels. By the way, I am repping Allen Samuels today. I got one of these, one of the many things that you guys have sponsored. We'll talk about that with my nonprofit too. I need a sponsor for an event coming up too. We'll do that a little later on. So so make sure that you pass that along to Ted.
We definitely
also,
will.
we've got country music news. Jessica's going to be talking to us about that. Kevin's with us running the helm and keeping me in line on that. So we thank you for joining us. And let's jump right into it, guys. Welcome for being here. We appreciate it. We talk about Allen Samuels all the time here. You're one of the folks who make this show possible, and we really appreciate that. I know Zach would tell you that too if he was here and not in Mexico. But we appreciate everything that y'all do to keep things going. Not only that, but what you do in the community. But let's go ahead and talk about the dealership and what's going on with it right now.
Dealership-wise, I mean, we're in the customer service industry, so the main thing we do is try to take care of every customer we possibly have. We got some great deals going on for anybody out there that might be listening and looking for cars right now. So we've lowered the pricing on a lot of our cars from a manufacturer level, and then we have we got 25% off a couple of trucks right now, so it's pretty huge deals going on right now.
Now, are you seeing any issues with the trucks because of the gas prices?
I'm gonna say it probably slowed down a little bit.
Nah.
I don't. But
Nah. We're still out here rocking and rolling. I don't mean to cut my guy off, right? Hey, the thing is a vehicle is like having auto insurance. If you have a job and you got a home, you need to be able to have a nice, dependable, reliable vehicle plus insurance. So why not get yourself down here to 201 West Loop 340 and come by and let's be friends?
Well, my deal is if you need it, you're going to find a way to get it.
Yes.
And I
true.
don't think that we're seeing that in Central Texas or even our state at all because of what's going on. I think our state is made up of those hardworking people who need the vehicle, whether it is a big truck, a mid-sized truck, whatever kind of an SUV or something like that. Sure. So I really feel that things with Allen Samuels is still cooking really good.
Oh no, we're doing very well.
Yes, absolutely.
So what else has been going on with you guys? What's up with you today, David?
Just I'm happy to have the opportunity to be here right now, honestly.
Set your sights a little higher. Zach's not here.
Got to impress Zach, so he is a customer. So, no, not much going on. Just excited to do this and get back to work and take care of some stuff and get people going. Yeah.
All right, LB, I'm afraid to even ask. We've laughed earlier, yes.
Listen, we love life, baby, right? Get up, smile on your face. Just get to it. If it is to be, guess what? It starts with me, and I have to tell myself and believe that firmly, right? I love the car business. It's been my game for the last 23, almost 24 years. I wouldn't have it any other way. I work with a great group of guys, Allen Samuels. They welcomed me back in 2018, moved away for a year and a half. Zach knows this story. Moved to Georgia, said, hey, we're moving back to Waco. Is there an open desk? Are you serious? Yes. Which table do you want? I don't even need a table. Just allow me to come back. Come on back. Came back and boom. It's like I never even left. So what a great place to work and just showcase your skills and take care of your customers and build a wonderful book of business.
Well, let's talk about the reputation that Allen Samuels has. I don't want to say had because of the gentleman, Allen himself.
Sure.
But the reputation has been so long lasting in Central Texas. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm from the DFW area. Originally, even up there, he had a well-known thing. He's been, 41 years he's owned dealerships, and then 1990s when he opened the first one here in Waco. Mm-hmm. And he's done a bunch of stuff putting money back into the community, and that's kind of our corporate philosophy. And even after he passed away, he's pushed that to go on still. So it's ingrilled into my head, into Langdon's head, every manager, that we give back to the community with everything we possibly can to volunteer for events, charities. We try to have a presence in anything. If it's something that matters to somebody, we're going to try to be involved in it if at all possible.
And that's why I'm going to be talking to you a little bit later on that too. So how did you get into the car business to start with?
That I got out of the military in 1999, and I was on what's called terminal leave, so you have a little bit of time left over, and like I think 45, 60 days where you to find a job where you're on leave. And I went in to look at buying a car, and the guy there was like, "Hey, you'd probably be pretty good at this." And I thought, well, let me try it out for a little bit. And I was trying to go be a police officer, actually, at the police academy that wasn't starting for a while. So I went and took to it like fish to water, did that for a few years. And then I left after September 11th and went to work for the government. And then I came back in 2009, and I've been back ever since.
Well, personally, let me say thank you for your service. I appreciate that, David. LB, we know you got into it at an earlier age.
Oh, yeah.
You must have been about 10.
No, I think I was 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean,
Just a year.
Yeah, just a
1
year.
year.
Wow, it was pretty incredible, actually. Truth be told, I started, and no one ever believes this story. I'm going to tell you, I started as a lot porter. I used to make sure all the cars had keys. They used to have a key box on each vehicle back in the day.
I remember
and
that.
as a wash boy or a commitment plus or shuttle driver, whatever my title was at the time, I didn't care. I was just happy to have a job, ready to get up and go to work and attack the day. So I'd go and put all the keys out and put stickers on cars and move them around for Mr. Barton. He's like, "What are you doing, Hoss?" I was like, "Sir, I'm putting all the keys out." He's like, "Good job." And he'd go on. And so life went on, and I had not started my sales career yet until like 2002. And then the first weekend I sold cars, 3 cars in one day, knew what my check was going to be already. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? Why was I still washing cars or doing commitment plus or shuttle drive? I'll do whatever I got to do. But it was like I found my calling in life, and it was a beautiful thing. So
You're right.
Here we
I
are.
don't believe it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I told you. Hey, I told you.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No, and that goes back to the whole premise of Alan Samuel's concept is you start here and work your way in. You went in to purchase a vehicle, and you got in that way. They have a great way of recognizing and working with people, and I think that's been known for years around here, and that's always really cool. That's great to see. We're going to be talking more with these guys coming up. We've got a lot of things to go today. We're going to have music coming up a little bit later on. Around the corner, it's about time for country music news. Do we have some interesting stuff coming up?
Oh,
We
yeah.
do, absolutely.
I hope so. Are we still on the wedding, or have we moved past
Oh,
that?
I'm so over that.
Okay. all right.
I was over that faster than I was over Jelly Roll and Bunny XO. Let's just
Okay, all right, just making sure, just making sure. That is on the way for us, so coming up right here, don't go away, and thank you wherever you are tuned in. We also say thank you to the folks making it all possible, like our friends with Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, and of course the family of events and things that they are involved in. We appreciate that. We'll be right back at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, Our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
Вот их стара. 16 years old.
Back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, sitting in for Zack Owen on the Zack Owen Live Show. Terry Hunt, thank you for joining us, our friends. We've got David and LB from Alan Samuel. Speaking of which, the summer sales event that we'll talk more about is on right now. The all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee, 37 miles per gallon. That's not a hybrid. That's actually a gas vehicle, correct?
Hybrid.
It is
hybrid.
It's a hybrid, but
Okay.
it's
I just wanted to check on that. So that's why I have a hybrid vehicle and I love it. Is it a plug-in or a non-plug-in?
Non-plug-in.
Non-plug-in, which means when you drive, it charges. You don't have to pull over somewhere and plug it in and wait. It is a non-plug-in hybrid, and I will vouch for those vehicles. So I would stop by and talk to them. Talk to David. No, I'm just kidding. You can talk to LB as well.
Yeah. Hey, no range anxiety with a hybrid, right?
No.
A plug-in Tesla. Sorry, love y'all, but guess what? Y'all can only go so far before you got to pull over somewhere and do that. Me in my Cherokee, I'm going to pass right by you. I might even stop and give you a cold water if you're on the side of the road. Just hints. You might be looking for that buddy to come by and give you 10 seconds of juice to get you further up the road to get one of those Tesla charging stations.
You carry a generator in the back of yours for the people who are not driving.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. We do that. It says Tesla Finders on the license plate.
Oh, my.
Just kidding. Elon, I don't want no trouble,
Okay.
sir.
Anyway, Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat as well. Don't forget about that. And we'll be talking with these guys. But first, let's take a break and see what's going on with Jessica in country music news, non-wedding news.
Well, you know, they say that you should do what you love, and you should do it till you can't do it anymore. Well, sadly, Mark Chestnut's bass player, a longtime bass player, like a really long-time bass player, passed away unexpectedly on their tour bus. So he has lost a member of his band, and he's had some health issues. I think that makes us all old, because, I mean, I remember when he was in his prime. So, sad news
I
there.
can go back and tell you, I played his first song on the radio.
There you go.
You know.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Yes.
So on a happier note, Ella Langley is celebrating an unprecedented 12th non-consecutive week on in the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100 with Choosing Texas. Now, at first I liked that song. It is way overplayed now, so I kind of need the break from it. But some of her other music that she's released has been great.
Maybe it's the non-consecutive part that makes it okay. It
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
away for a little bit.
And then it
people
makes
go,
a
oh, wait,
resurgence.
hold
Yeah,
on. That
absolutely.
was good. Okay.
Yeah, well, but 12th non-consecutive week. So, I mean, that's a pretty good run.
Uh-huh.
That's not bad.
Kenny Chesney has announced his 21st album, Silver Sands Marina, while Luke Bryan released a new song, Made It a Memory, ahead of his new album, Signs. So there's lots of new music coming this summer, whether it is albums that were long buried in a vault somewhere from people who are no longer alive, which we've seen a couple of.
Yep.
And then new music from current artists.
Well, sorry, my allergies again. I just like the fact that vinyl keeps coming around. You know, I've started out playing 45s and things like that on the radio, and
but vinyl's a big thing coming back.
Vinyl is really cool. We talked with Max yesterday about going through remember he did the record store song about going through the bins and looking at all those albums, and that's
my
just a
8-year-old
great
is absolutely like enthralled and so interested in like the vinyl record player, and I'm like, baby, we'll see if it lasts any length of time.
You can find a really inexpensive MP3 player that just plugs into like a laptop or a computer with a USB. That's what I use now to convert and keep the clicks and the pops of vinyl into a file. And so I do that with a lot of my old
Yeah.
albums. You just need a really big storage
Yeah.
disc of
Yeah.
some kind.
No, absolutely. So that's what's going on in country music news.
Very cool. We like that. All right. So what's going on in your world of country music news? Just kidding. So we're talking about what's going on over there. On an average day, how many vehicles are on the lot when it comes to somebody looking for something?
We got probably about 300 new, and I think on the lot right there, probably 90. Then we have availability with some of our sister stores for another 150 used cars. So at any given time, we have over 600 cars that we can get our hands on.
That's pretty
within a couple
amazing.
days.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
We got
That's
something for everybody.
Yeah.
Stuff starting at $13,000-$14,000 up to whatever. If you imagine it, I can go out there and find you the car you
Variety,
want.
folks, variety.
Well, and this is the time
spice
of
of
year.
life.
Yeah, this is the time of year that you may have a student or a child that's going to college for the first time. They graduated, and you want to get them a vehicle, reliable vehicles to get them to college because they're going to be a long way away. And this is the time to find those deals, those end of summer, like we talked about, those summer specials that are going on right now. Take advantage of those.
Yeah, that, and then, speaking of trying to find a car for your child or anybody else for that matter, if you come on my lot and you look at any used car I have, I will print you a service ticket out showing you everything we checked on that car and all the work we did. The Allen Samuels way is different than a lot of the other dealers out there. Our cars are all frontline, and it's inspected, ready to go. And I'll print you a ticket out on any car, give you a Carfax. We're out there. It's kind of like our slogan, come by, let's be friends. We're not trying to have any bad dealings with anybody, and we want to make sure we're on the up and up with everything we do.
Well, and I'm sure you can attest to this, LB. Repeat customers are key. Because
Absolutely.
not only do you get their business, but you get everybody they talk to.
That's right.
Business coming
Their
in.
circle. That's right. And so back to what David was saying, it's peace of mind knowing that this car that I'm fixing to purchase for my grandmother, my grandson, my child, myself has been ran through the shop. It's been properly maintained, so I don't have to get in it and go worry about, oh man, my check engine light came on. Guess what? Here it is. Here's the shop bill we had. And so we present all that stuff with a good Carfax. Everybody's happy. It's very, very easy. So we definitely want to make sure we take care of everybody on every level that we can when purchasing or making that purchasing decision.
So when people come by, are they lookers first, or do they walk in to find somebody?
You're going to have a whole myriad of different
Yes.
stuff. You have people that come in that tell you they're 3 years out from buying a car. You'll have people that are a week out, people that are there walking in the door saying, hey, I got this much money, I'm buying that car right there, right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's as a salesperson, to an extent, I always call it like playing Russian roulette. They have to be ready to handle any kind of customer at any time, showing any kind of car the person might come in and look for.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if I'm coming in and I make whatever amount of money, but I'm looking at a $10,000 car, and Langdon's in there looking at a $100,000 car, you have to treat both of us the same way.
That's right.
And you have to give me, because that $10,000 car I'm buying might be the nicest car I've ever bought in my life. And so we spend a lot of time with our guys trying to train everybody up on all that kind of stuff and making sure that, and no matter if somebody's looking, they know somebody. No matter if their credit's bad, they know somebody that might be looking to buy a car. And so we need to make sure that everybody is singing our praises and saying that we treated them with the utmost respect.
And I think that's the key. My dad sold cars for years and years as I was growing up. And one of the things I learned when I go to a dealership to look for a vehicle, I don't dress up. I just go in. I used to have a mullet and hair down like that, and I would go just to see how I would be treated.
Oh, yeah.
And that told me a lot about the dealership on how I was taken care of. I've also gone with my other half. Yeah. And it's like, okay, you're the one shopping, you do the talking. Yeah. And you watch the person coming out walk straight to me. And
that's a common mistake.
And I look at her, and she just kind of like rolls her eyes, and I'm like, hey,
this
how
is
do you know
buyer.
She's not the one with the money in the buy? And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's too late at that point.
Yeah.
You get one shot,
One
right?
of my least favorite things is if I have to turn around. I'm just driving along and I have to turn around in a car lot because I will go in there and I will try to find a pathway to turn around. And while I'm doing that, all of these salespeople are just kind of drifting toward my car as
I'm going to catch you.
I'm just got to turn around here, people. Back off. Stop sharking me.
The next thing you know,
Stop
you got
sharking
laying
me.
down.
Yeah, laying down in the aisle while you're trying to drive by, or hitting you with one of these.
So he's the speed bump on your way out.
Right.
It's kind of like having
Yeah.
a tag dog that watches the lot.
Right.
They're just
It's
watching
like,
for you. And
it's
they're
like,
just getting you.
like the new way that they do set pieces in the World Cup. They have the line of
Exactly.
people as the wall, and then they got the guy laying
Yep.
down behind.
That's
And
right.
they just fake like they're hurt. They fall down real quick.
And then the way the used car lineup is set up, so if you pull into the used cars, it's like a trap. Like you're not going to get out of the lot before I catch you. You got to come in. You come this way. I'm giving y'all the
He baited the
layout,
trap
folks. Here
and
we
you're
go.
stuck.
Boom. Once you get right here by the front, guess what? Now you got to do like a 95-point turn to get turned around, and in that 95 points, hey, here I come. I'm just looking. My last customer.
He
I
done
found
baited
was
that
just looking
trap, and
also.
you are
So
in
what
it.
you're saying is you handle car dealerships like grocery stores handle food.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. You get them through, and then
Here we go.
you got to go through all of it.
We
to
gotta
see
go.
it.
That's
and
right.
that's okay
Yeah.
because people come in with one thing in mind, the mindset, right? They know what they're going to get. They've done their research. But what about the ones who come in that have no clue?
No clue.
They've done statistics through NADA where I want to say it's 92% of people buy a different car, a different color, something different than what they initially set out coming to the dealership to buy.
92%. Isn't that a wow?
Staggering. Crazy.
Wow, that's just amazing because in this day and time with how much information is out there, you seem like you would be able to do that.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
comes down to a good salesperson then going, hey, I know this is we go back to about listing about what's going on. This is what I want and I want it for these reasons. Well, they may talk about a growing family, we're young, we need to get something. What about when you have that third child? What about, is your family going to be growing? Yeah, it's going to be growing here in a couple of more years. Well, I tell you what, instead of having to come back and see us, which is not bad.
Yeah, which we'd love.
We would still like to get you in a vehicle that you can grow into.
That's right.
And are people very receptive to that when you find that?
I think the majority of people are, and it starts with if you're treating them with respect and you're listening and you're not being pressureful. The moment people start feeling pressure coming on, a lot of times they take a step back. And so it's our job as salespeople, and I'm a salesperson, everybody in our dealership's a salesperson, and I guess everybody in life's a salesperson in reality.
Right, yeah,
But,
to some extent.
I'm out there, it's our job to break down that wall and be good listeners. You got to listen 70 to 80% of the time, let them tell you what they want, and then from there you'll be able to kind of break down the wall and gain their trust, and they'll tell you what they want, and then you can help them out.
Very good. So the percentage of people coming in may think they know what they want. But like you said, 92% end up getting something different.
And I've seen, they've all been online, and so if I go online, I look at stuff, but I still have to go to the dealership. It hasn't gotten there yet. Might eventually one of these days, but it's kind of like Amazon. I'm not going to go to Amazon and buy myself an outfit. I'm old school, I guess. I want to try it on, make sure it fits, shoes, stuff like that. But a car's something different. I'm paying $30, $40, $60, $100,000 to buy something. They want to come into the dealership and drive it and make sure that it is what it wants. Now, I will say the buyer that shows up nowadays, in my opinion, is more serious because they have done research already before they come into the dealership. So they've already been on their phone looking at different cars, and they've narrowed it down. So if they pull on to our dealership's lot or anybody's dealership lot, they've already ruled out a bunch of cars and they're there for a reason. So it's our job to, treat them right and do everything we possibly can to show them how our car fits what they're looking for.
Very good. That's, again, it's not a surprise. We're talking about Alan Samuels and the family of dealerships. It's just not a surprise when you hear that information. Around the corner, let's talk about some of the things that y'all have been involved in the community. We'll take care of that on the way. That's coming up. What else do we have? Oh, we have things that we'll be celebrating today. We'll be talking about that. And right off the bat, there's one that I'm ready for. We'll talk about that one coming up. There's a couple of things on it today, so it's really good. That's lined up for us, and just a lot more. What am I missing?
A little bit later, we'll have what the quote. I'll give you.
Oh, what the quote? Yes, this is another one of those stumper things.
Yeah, see, he calls Friday Stump the Chump, but let's just face it, it's like every freaking day.
Yeah, okay.
Every day.
What's your batting average?
Like -50.
Well, mine for the week will probably be over. Yeah, it probably will. But that's all coming up. We've got a fun day lined up for you. We appreciate you joining us. Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is the Zack Owen Live Show, and it will continue coming up.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
Hey, Leroy the Copier Dog here. Ready for an upgrade on a brand new Kia Sierra copier? Call CTWP. We'll find the perfect fit for your business. Stay local. Call CTWP before you sign. CTWP, your local copier company.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
What is that?
Right here at the Zack Owen Show Live. Once again, we are back and ready to roll and have some good things going on. Let's see. We will talk to our friends, David. And do you want to go by Langdon or LB? What do you want?
Either or, just don't call me late for dinner.
Right?
Hit the drums.
Was that humor?
That's all kinds
No,
of
that
humor.
was serious talk.
It's his attempt at humor.
That was serious talk.
Yeah, I love that,
Listen,
though.
you know why it's funny? Because it's true.
That's
It is true.
That's it, yes.
All comedy comes
That's right.
from a true.
See, they asked me, should I call you Jessica or Jess? And I'm like, I've been called a whole lot worse, so whatever you pick.
That's it, yeah. I have an ex that will tell you all
and
kinds
it's
of
funny
names, and I don't care.
because it's true.
Yes, it is. All right, so we'll be talking more about that, finding out how Alan Samuels has remained in the area, and you see him everywhere, and the name is known. It's because of the community involvement. We'll be talking about that coming up, but it's time right now to see what's going on nationally. National days, big celebrations. Okay, July 7th. Today is World Chocolate Day.
Oh,
Okay.
I let me some chocolate. My 8-year-old would be so happy about that.
I will be celebrating that a little bit later on.
Yeah, I love chocolate too.
She would be so happy.
Yeah, my wife and daughter are chocolate lovers.
Yeah.
Chocoholics, man. That's what I am.
Chocoholics, that's it.
Yeah.
See, I would celebrate that, but then I would celebrate that by also taking a long coma nap, and I can't do that.
I'm out of here.
How do you
You
think
know,
I
my
sleep at
brother
night?
is
Okay, but favorite chocolate, LB.
It's going to be a white chocolate.
Okay.
Oh, man. Like just straight chocolate or something?
And
with
any
chocolate
kind
in
of
it?
chocolate, candy, anything
I mean, I
like
like
that.
s'mores
Oh, okay.
would be something I like.
See,
So I
that's
guess with chocolate in it.
That's
I would
funny
say.
because we would watch Sandlot this past weekend for 4th of July with the
I knew
s'more
that.
scene. Yeah, it was good.
Mine is dark chocolate M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
I am one of the dark chocolate fans. People are like, oh, it's a little bitter. No, I love dark chocolate.
Yeah, I can't do that, but yeah. Jessica?
My great-grandmother's chocolate meringue pie.
Oh.
Chocolate
that's
meringue.
Very specific.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Do you have the recipe? Did it get handed down?
I do. Well, I don't make it. I make my mama make
You
it.
should have brought some in honor of
So yeah, I was going
chocolate.
to say, why
I mean,
wasn't
I've
there
got
one here
it.
this morning or this afternoon or tonight, whenever you're joining us? All right. Also, National Dive Bar Day.
All right.
So is this considered a dive bar?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
this-
ask.
No, this is a venue bar.
This is a venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you can't swim though? Is it considered a dive bar? Because you know, I mean,
No, that would be the drown bar day.
It's can you swim
That's the way you'll find me at,
through
guys.
the
Yeah.
alcohol?
And I guess any bar could be a drown bar. Then it kind of depends on how.
yeah, all right, am I out here drowning my sorrows? What are we
That's it,
doing?
You bet. This is a day full of food. National Macaroni Day.
Ah.
I had
love
leftover mac
macaroni.
and cheese late last night after a soccer game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Was that your
don't talk
comfort
about that.
food after that terrible
Oh.
sauce?
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to touch on that with sports for a
Yeah.
short time.
Yeah.
I've tried to avoid that so far.
Oh, my bad.
it was
I just,
not
you
good.
know, I'll poke that bear.
Sore subject.
Okay, but see, as disappointed as we are, we have to forgive them because today is Global Forgiveness Day.
Sorry, world.
I
we love
mean,
y'all.
I guess.
But there's no time limit on this.
Nope.
Today may be celebrating for something that happened a month ago, so we got 30 days before we
Or
work
you
on
could be like
soccer.
me that can hold a grudge and it happened 20 years ago.
Been there, done it.
That's a part of being a female. Okay, that's all that is.
Ooh, and I'm mad at you now, too.
Yes.
LB said I'm keeping my mouth
Hold on.
shut.
They say elephants have a great memory. No, the females in my lab have the best memory in the world. They never forget. Just in case you haven't had enough macaroni and chocolate, it's also National Strawberry Sundae Day.
I could go
So-
for a strawberry sundae. That's a fave.
This would be like going somewhere and
Chocolate
having just a mix of things made.
Right.
You know, that's what I would be.
Yeah. You probably don't want any of those like all together. You probably don't want. I mean, you could do maybe some chocolate on the strawberry sundae, but once you throw macaroni in there,
Yeah, they'll throw it way off.
Ooh.
Then.
Only elbow.
right? Yeah.
National Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day. I wish I could do that. Both of mine are a little farther away, but that would be so much fun to do.
Yeah.
But we can do it online because neither one of us, one's in North Texas, one's in Phoenix, so it's not any cooler anywhere.
I say I wish I could do that, except it's too hot.
Yeah, it is warm here.
I'll take a walk around the house.
Yeah, there you go. Indoors, AC on, splash a little water on your face, make it
Yeah.
look like you're outside.
Yeah, there you
Open
go.
the blinds, make it look
That's
good. Bob Ross and paint the picture.
The best thing about National Father-Daughter Take Your Walk, promoting the bond between dads and daughters. And I have a good friend that just had a little girl, and we were talking and prepping about that. And I said, you're toast. I said, as soon as that baby reaches up and grabs your little finger, you're done.
Done.
There's nothing you can do.
It's true.
That is going to be there forever. So that's one of the things. Get out, walk together. Get out, push them in the swing. Just take a walk around the living room or something. You can do that. But families celebrating, spending quality time together is what today's all about. And I think
important.
it's a good idea. It is. It is. All right. Now, back with David and LB, Langdon, whatever we
Yeah,
can
hey.
come up with that.
I like Langdon. I like that you can say Langdon, right? It's not hard to say, but people, Landon, Ladle, Laptop, Lethan, Langston,
Langston,
Langford,
Langston,
Langfield,
Langford.
Langton. Hey, Langdon.
Langfield?
Langfield.
Huh.
Hey,
He
that
made
sounds
that
pretty
one
good.
up.
And I can't tell you how many
listen,
times I
if
get
had my
called
own football
Jennifer.
field, it'd be called Langfield. Langfield. That
My
that would
name
be
is
kinda
not
sick.
Jennifer.
I like it. But Langdon, look, Langdon. Say it with me, Langdon.
I bet you get called Landon more than
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
don't you?
Landon all the time.
Yeah.
And my son, Junior, he goes and he works at Refresco, and they call him Lang, or his boss calls him Landon. Landon. He's all, Dad, they don't even know my name.
You're like, I'm gonna just
He
quit
said, I just
answering you
answer because I
altogether.
already know, and then I correct him. It's Langdon.
If they just shorten it to Lang, it
Lang.
feels like
Hey, Lang.
you needed to be.
Well,
working
they don't
at
hear the
sushi.
G, they just hear Lane, and it's
Right. And
they
L-A-N-E, and it's
assume.
Lang. I'm like, Lang.
That's not my name, homie.
So we were talking, Langdon
Langdon, love it.
and David.
Yeah,
Mine's easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hard to.
you know, yeah.
You guys have been
down
around
my nose.
Alan Samuel's family of dealers long enough to know about community involvement. And that's something I think that was instilled by Mr. Samuels himself years ago. I've got this on. I got this at a golf outing. I see you at golf outings. I see you guys in all kinds of events and things like that. You made a comment about if it's important to people, we know it's important to us.
Yes, that's, so I've had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Samuels, and he's very big on taking care of his employees and taking care of the community in general. And so one of the things whenever he passed away, he wanted to make sure that everything was still there to leave a legacy and pass stuff back to the community. So, and that's something that Bill Denton, which is the COO now, Ted Teague, which is the president and general manager of the store here in Waco, myself, and we try to make sure we push it down to everybody that we want to, take care of the local community, because that's all you have. How you're viewed in the local community is what kind of is going to get back to you as a business. So it's important to us to make sure we go out there and we try to have a heavy involvement in the FFA, heavy involvement with the Chamber of Commerce here for Waco, and even some of the smaller surrounding communities, Chamber of Commerce's, to support the other businesses in the area and stuff like that. Gosh, I know I'm thinking different, forgetting some.
Yeah, I mean, there's
tons of them.
Tons of them. Yeah, it's like there's so many. It's so many that we can forget some names, right? So don't feel left out, guys. We still love each and every one of y'all here in Waco. How about that? Is that fair?
When you have an event like that and you want to be involved, is there a protocol to letting a few people off from the business to go out and make an appearance and say thank you and things like that?
We want to be involved in everything we possibly can. So, even you've been talking about Barnett's the past couple nights for the soccer games. We've actually had people out there at Barnett's at the soccer game just talking to people and stuff like that. And that's not a charity, I guess. But, but if there's, the runs, the FFA events, the fair and rodeo, we're the largest sponsor of the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo, anything like that, we have people out there talking to people, shaking hands, showing here. I think it was 2 weeks ago, Stillwell Nursing Home here in town had a fundraiser and a pancake breakfast that morning. I went out there and spent 3 hours from I think it was 6 in the morning to 9 serving pancakes to the residents there. And that's, just to give back to the community.
Well, I like that you say that you do it, because that tells me it's trickled down to you. And then it trickles down to everybody else there. I'm also a big believer that I won't ask somebody to do something that I wouldn't do.
No, I believe in that 100%.
And when you take your time to get out and you let them know, I mean, we all live, work, and worship in this area. That's what it's all about. So you're going to run into people at HEB, you're going to run into them at different places when you're out doing things. And you want them to feel comfortable enough to come up and say, hey, how are you? Good to see you. My car's doing this. It's great, whatever. I'm going to come see you. But that's what it's all about. It's maintaining that relationship. And it doesn't always have to be business. Personal can be in there and not a problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Very good. Very good. I'm sorry, I haven't been watching time. Where are we? Are we good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Tease the quote.
I'm getting long.
That's coming up. Tease the quote.
What the quote?
Do what?
What the quote?
What the quote? Oh,
What the
okay.
quote?
I'm sorry. What the quote? What the...
What the quote?
Uh-huh. That's right.
Okay, so we've got that coming up. This also says Zactionary. Is that on here again today?
No, that was, yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
I'm following the list.
Yep.
Like I said, by Friday I'll have this down, and Zach comes back next Monday,
Right.
so we'll.
But he'll
do
be
that.
on vacation again in 2 weeks, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'll see you back here again, right?
Sounds good.
We are having a blast. Langdon and David both with Alan Samuels. And we're very happy that they are here, because we do get to say a personal thank you for being involved with the Zack Owen live show. The partnership with Zack and Jim has been a long term.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time. We've tried to be involved with a lot of stuff they do, and the same way he's been a customer of ours for a long time. He actually buys, this is actually his salesman right
His
here.
salesperson's right here.
So, yeah, he stands for a lot of good things that we want to be involved with as well.
See, and the respect goes both ways. Then, if he's the guy coming to see you guys, that's the way it works. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back here from the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Zack Owen Live Show back soon.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
What is that?
Zack Owen the show live, and we have all returned.
Yeah, we're all here.
But the hands didn't get washed.
Yeah, they did.
You need a longer song in radio, okay?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
I'm sure Zack has talked about the bathroom songs on the radio. There were so many of those that you played.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, back here, Terry Hunt sitting in for Zack Owen. And by the way, a lot of people making it possible for the Zack Owen Live Show. We appreciate every one of them, including our friends at Carlson Law Firm. If you've been in an accident, we talked about this yesterday. Traffic on the interstate was really not as bad as I thought it was going to be driving to Dallas yesterday.
Yeah.
But it got a little crazy on the way back because it became the Indy 500 about Hillsborough. The law firms. Injury accident lawyers are the ones to call at Carlson Law Firm. So make sure you do that. They take care of all kinds of clients. They take care of all kinds of a wide range of things that that could come back with an insurance issue or another person issue. They will work to get the maximum results for your case. Call the Carlson Law Firm, and you can do that at 833-4-CARLSON. We talked about phone numbers being good. Carlson, 833-4-CARLSON. The Carlson Law Firm. We appreciate it.
So if it was the Indy 500, did you drink some milk after that?
No, I didn't.
No.
I came home and finished watching soccer after listening to it on the radio.
Okay.
And then had the late night Mac. Late night Mac snack.
Yep.
And
so you had some milk in there.
Well, that's true. Yes. Yes. So yes, I did.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
I will not be on the Borg Warner Trophy or be able to start on the pole of any race. I just try to get on the interstate and stay in the middle lane out of everybody else's
There you
lane.
go.
Faster than the right lane, slower than the left lane. Make my path in the middle.
There you go.
All right, very good. All right, time for What the Quote.
Yes.
All right, this is one that we can all participate in.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you a quote, and you have to tell me what famous person said this quote. Okay? The quote of the day is, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on.
Before you said the end part of the 3 words, I was going to say Yogi Berra because that sounds like something that he would say.
Right.
But then you added some credibility at the very end.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, that's not Yogi Berra. Wow.
Yeah. I'm stumped over here. No idea.
What's the
Snoop
guy?
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Okay. All right.
Really?
I'm
my
giving
guess?
everybody a chance to guess. I give no. You'll
I thought he
learn.
was serious.
Throw this out. I'm really
I'll be
good.
real Fisher.
I can make any answer seem believable just by my reaction. Oh, okay, good. That's great.
That's the
we're- since
37
we're
kids
guessing,
he's got.
hey.
That's his, you know.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, already mentioned today.
I'm going to say the what's his name? What's the Apple founder's name who died?
Steve Jobs.
Oh, Steve Jobs. Yeah. Well, he didn't say how long ago the quote was.
I have no clue, so I'm
that
throwing
sounds to me
Dr.
like
Phil
something he
out
might
there.
have said before he went.
Dr. Phil, Snoop Dogg, Bob Ross, Steve Jobs.
Yes.
We have a variety of guesses, just like the variety on your live.
Hey, listen, we love it.
This is great.
Who's your guess?
Well,
He knows.
yeah, the cheat sheet.
I bet he gets it right.
Please act like you don't know this.
Okay, let's see. I feel like it's an author, and that author's name would be Robert Frost. It was Robert Frost, and so I am going to say that the closest name is Bob Ross to Robert Frost.
Yeah, see, I like that.
Hey, Dr. Phil's an
I'm
author.
going to say
Listen,
that LB is the honorary winner of this
My
because
brother.
the name was close.
Dr. Phil
Love
is
it.
an author.
Snoop Dogg also honorable
Golly.
mention just for the off the wall.
Yeah, I love that.
But it can be with these. You
Yep.
never know.
You never know. Yep.
Some of the things that you hear and you're like,
Right.
well, they said what?
Uh-huh.
Where was their moment of brilliance
Right.
in some of this?
I mean, after weeks and weeks of doing Gandhi and Roosevelt, and I threw out a Jim Carrey quote. You never know.
That's it.
You never know.
That's it. Very good. I look forward to these. I gotta remember these when the next time that Zach's on vacation in 2 weeks.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then in 4 weeks. And then in 8 weeks.
Yeah, Go ahead and set them up now so you're ready.
That's it. Yes, that's it. We are back with our friends from Allen Samuels. We've got David. We've got Langdon is here. David, what is your official title at Allen Samuels?
General sales manager, official
Okay.
title, but I sell cars.
Okay. And Langdon?
Super sales representative.
Okay.
Put a little super on the beginning,
Why didn't you wear your cape today?
I mean, because it's actually in my truck, and so we drove David's truck here, so I didn't get a chance to
it's
pop it
because
on.
Real heroes don't wear.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Yes.
he took the words right out of my mouth.
And if you watched Incredibles, you know capes are very bad.
That's pretty good.
There you
No
go.
capes.
That's right, no capes.
Wow.
Very good.
Don't want to get caught in the door running up, doing up.
Yeah, so how do you change now with no phone booths?
How do we what?
How do you change without phone booths on the corner?
Hey, you know what? We just duck around the corner. Make
Oh,
sure the
okay.
coast is clear,
All right.
No Johnny Laws.
And hope you don't go to jail for indecent exposure.
That's it. And then when they
Indecent
made the phone
exposure.
booths only about this tall, it's like
Yeah.
you're leaving the wrong part open.
Oh yeah.
All right, very good. So are you the decision maker on the deals on things like that?
I guess the ultimate decision maker, but there's other managers that do stuff as well. I pretty much am in charge of everything from the sales, finance, and stuff like that, parts. So I work right under Ted.
Okay, all right.
store.
Now,
Yeah.
we haven't really talked about financing, but y'all have multiple financing ways for everybody, correct?
Yes, yeah. We got a finance and bank for every kind of credit scenario going on. Rates as low as 0% on some cars. We got some cars that have stackable rebates with 2.9%. And then, rates have started dropping back down from where they were at a high. So, it's actually one of the best times to buy. We got some of the best programs, rebates, and interest rates that we've had in, I'd say, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, and so and I think what he's saying is long story short, there is a deal for everyone, no matter the credit. If you think you can't do it, call me 254-749-3970, or you can just come by 201 West Loop 340. We're gonna be friends, for real. We're gonna be friends. Just come by.
So when it comes to somebody coming in and they have the questionable credit, are they a little more timid at times when they come in and you start kind of trying to pick their brain on what they can do and what they're looking for?
That's kind of a loaded question.
It is a loaded
Some of them are. I mean, you see people with good credit that are timid, I would say probably more than people with bad credit, and so, and it's one of the hardest things that we try to instill on people is not prejudging, because and kind of like you alluded to earlier, and we kind of talked about some before, you can't read a book by its cover. I can't look at somebody and tell this is good credit or bad credit. I've had customers that pull up in Ferraris before that, and this is not a made-up story, but, that are in the middle of a bankruptcy and can't buy anything if their life depended on it. And I've seen people pull up in that looks like the biggest piece of junk $200 car that stroke a check.
Yeah, come in and buy the whole dealership.
They can buy
Wow.
whatever they want. So
Right.
you really don't know what you're getting into. And so it's all about treating them with respect, and even when they're apprehensive, just showing them that we're here to help. And, you know, once we kind of get through that wall, it's easy from there with the person.
So when you're out Langdon,
Yes, sir.
and you run into somebody and you walk up and say, hey, can I help you with anything? And they give you that, no, we're just looking right now. Do you hang with them?
Absolutely.
Try to pick out what they're trying to do?
Yeah, you have to, right? Because that's how I got my last customer was they were just looking. And so it's fact finding. It's a fact finding mission. I want it to be beneficial for you. I don't want you to waste your time. I won't waste mine because I'm here for 10, 12 hours anyway. So one way or another, we're going to try to find a way to put something together. But car, truck, SUV, try to keep it simple. Don't paint yourself into a corner. You prefer a lighter or dark color. You ask the right questions. You get the answers. Boom, come inside. Get them pre-qualified. Set them down. Make it very, very easy. You know, people try to relate the dentist and buying a car side and side. And I don't like that. Don't treat us like the dentist. No one likes the dentist. People love to buy cars. Cars sell themselves. We just show you the best way to make
They
your
love
purchase.
to buy cars, and then they sit down and they sign that, and they're like, oh,
Hey.
my tooth.
So, hey, and you know, there can be a little sense of some buyer's remorse sometimes from folks because they're like, oh, did I get in over my head?
You get like
Yeah.
what you want
Yeah, get what
at
you
a
want.
good deal.
Yeah. Hey, a few extra
Yeah.
dollars a month to drive what you want will save you thousands in the long run. Think about it like that. You come in, you want this Grand Wagoneer, but you can only do the Grand Cherokee L, but it's still well equipped. And we got great incentives on that also. Good stackable rebates. We got good rate. Yeah, listen, there's a deal for everybody. Come in, let's get to the bottom of what you want, and let me put it on paper. And at the end of the day, there is no pressure. It's your decision. Now,
Well-
I got to go and tell my boss that you're not buying today, so can you just...
So is it true that the last few days of the month is the time to go buy a car?
Every day is the best day to buy a car, and not just the last day of the month.
It's irrelevant, in my opinion.
Yeah, irrelevant.
I mean,
So
but
there's no
that's-
quota that
it's-
people are pushing at the very end of the month or
There
anything
might
like
be
that?
a quota or whatever the case is, but in my humble opinion, if I work that last day to hit that quota, you're not going to hit the quota.
That's right.
You have to work every day like it's the last day of the month and take every deal throughout the month and do everything you possibly can to get there, and then you'll be in line where you already have hit the quota by the time you
That
get
makes
there.
sense with what you were saying about asking questions and things like that. If you're so focused on having to hit a number, you're not going to listen to the replies of the questions you're asking. And you could actually do more damage to the reputation with a buyer at that point if you're not focused on that particular one.
Yeah.
And so that makes a lot of sense. I like
It's all
that.
about being a chameleon.
Yeah, and it is. And I think with asking the questions, and we talked about this earlier, listening, right? Listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. And it's a common misconception, and I've been guilty of it in my time. Or
Who, you?
before.
You don't like to talk.
Yeah, hey, I love to talk actually. And, you know, it's just listen. Listen. That's why we got 2 ears, 1 mouth. So it's your show. I'm
Right.
listening.
No, and I think that's great. That and sometimes that's a hard lesson to convince people of. Is you listen because you will get more information quicker than interrupting and keep butting in and throwing things out there. Because you can tell if you observe them, you can see somebody bristle up just enough to know that I'm pushing the line.
Yeah, as long as you can recognize it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some people that can't recognize that, but that's something we spend a lot of time on in training. I do meetings every day with the sales team and go over different
Role-playing.
things, scenarios, role playing. We do little fun games and stuff like that to help out with overcoming objections learned, because a lot of this stuff are knee-jerk reactions. If we all walked into Best Buy right now and somebody walked up and said, hey, do you want to look at a TV? Every single one of us are going to say, oh, I'm just looking right now.
Right.
That's just a knee-jerk reaction. But we have to stay in the area and listen, find out what they want, and show that we're attentive. Hey, I'm just going to go ahead and stay a few cars back. Go ahead and look. That way nobody else is bothering you.
Yep.
If you want to look inside somebody, I got keys for all of them. No pressure. We can make this an information day. And the moment I make it that I'm not going to try to strong sell you a car or force you into something you don't want, your guard starts going down, you start trusting me, and you're willing to talk to me and give me the information, then I need to help you out. And we're not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. We're trying to help you get into the right car, because there's no one car deal is worth ruining our whole reputation.
That's right.
So we're not trying to do anything to piss anybody off or take advantage of anybody or anything like that.
Well, that goes back to it, because if you have a great experience with something, you tell one person. But if you have a bad experience,
The whole
you
world
tell
knows.
everyone.
The whole world knows.
Yeah, and that's the key. I don't think people understand reputation shopping as much as they should in some of the businesses that are going on. And I don't know, maybe that may be lack of training. That could be lack of coaching, and letting them know, or they've never done it and they didn't have the right
Lack of the owner
intro to
caring.
it.
Some places,
Yeah.
sure. I work for an owner
Something,
that care.
leave it, and Zach would tell you this when we were on the radio, no matter how bad your day was, you walk into that studio, the door closes, your day is perfect. Because nobody cares.
Yeah.
You do your thing, and you relate to whoever you're talking to. They don't care. They are there with their mission, and their mission is to either be active, listen, whatever it may be. So anyway, how do we get a hold of you guys? Let's do that before we get too late here.
You can shop us online at AlanSamuelsWacoDCJ.com. You can call us at the store, 254-772-1000.
Or
I'll
you
throw
could-
my cell phone number out there too. If you ever have an issue at the store or anything else, 254-339-5903. You can call me whenever. If you have any questions, you have an issue with anything, I'm here to help anybody out. And then
Wait.
go ahead and-
Or come by.
Or
Let's be
come by
friends.
201
We haven't
West
gotten to that
Loop
part yet.
340. Come by, let's be friends. But I didn't put my number. I'm gonna need y'all to flash mine on the bottom of the episode next to David's also, and so we can get 3 phone numbers, right? We can get the 1000 is a dealership. I prefer if you call. I'm probably not gonna hear the page. Call my cell phone. That's gonna be 254-749-3970. That number again, because I'm sure you didn't hear it. Grab a pen. 254-749-3970. LB, Langdon, Ladle, Laptop, Lethan, not late for dinner. Call me. I'll put you a car deal together for you.
Call Langdon for a good time.
So, David,
Yes.
if I have a problem with LB, I call you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Or you call me and I'll tell David you have a problem with me.
Okay. All right.
No,
Sounds
he'll
good.
answer the phone going, hello. It's
Hey.
like, I've got a problem with other sales people. This is David. What can
I want to speak to your manager. Sales, this is David. Like, what number did? Oh, he was standing right next to me. Here you go, David.
Problems happen, so that's not. The cars are man-made, and there's
That's
always
right.
problems
Oh, I do-
happen
yeah.
out there. So.
But again, that's back to the reputation, standing by what you sell.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it works. I know we've kind of rambled a little bit, but had fun with it today. You guys have the joke of the day, but before we do that, let's see what's going on, Jessica. Are we making you stay too late? I know you haven't. Okay.
I'm good.
What is happening around Waco?
Well, let's see. The Creative Arts Camp is still continuing at Jubilee Theater, so if you've got kiddos, there's something for them to do all day today. After you get off work and you're ready to kill the Tuesday blues, Slapsticks Trivia at Freight Bar, Smarty Pints Trivia at Southern Roots, Booze Clues Trivia at Dancing Bear Club, and Nexus Nights at Nexus Waco. Tuesday trivia,
A lot of
Taco
trivia.
Tuesday, tacos, trivia, whatever.
I love
So,
tacos.
not a lot going on in Waco on a Tuesday, but we're getting there. We're cruising through the week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's going to be okay.
If you're looking for something to do, what are the hours over there at the dealership?
So sales-wise, 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 to 6 on Saturdays.
And service, we didn't even get to service, but y'all have a
We
great
didn't get
service
to it, but
department.
yeah, they open at 7 a.m., 7 till 6 o'clock. Well, 7 till 7, I guess, Monday through Friday, and then 8 to 4 on Saturdays.
And the parts department there to help you as
Parts,
well if
yep,
you would like to
parts
try
is
to
there.
do it yourself and things like that.
Or accessories.
Yeah.
For your Jeeps.
Oh, yes. All right. Do y'all sell ducks?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if you buy a new Jeep, we're gonna let you pick your duck. So you really buy a duck and we give you a free Jeep.
Oh, I got you.
Just kidding, Ted. I did not say that.
She was a
Hey,
little
it took me a
confused
minute. I
about
was
the
like,
duck
ducks. Gotcha.
gotcha.
Jeep
Ducks.
ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeep duck.
Gotcha. Sorry,
Jeep
it took me a
ducks.
minute.
I love
It's
it.
like duck.
All right, very good. Thank you, guys. And we'll talk because I have a community event. I hope that Alan Samuels will join us in.
Beautiful. Invite us.
Do I direct my call to you, David, and let you pass it up, or what's going to be the best way?
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay, good. See, you got that in. Have to work in my stuff too.
Right.
So hopefully Zach will understand. Very good. Before we go, who's doing? Well, I don't even need to ask.
Yeah.
I know who's doing the joke of the day.
No. I have a question. Do y'all have a bad car salesman joke? Because you get extra brownie points if you don't use the list.
No, so I don't have a bad car salesman joke.
The one I thought he was going to use, he already used.
Already used, yeah. So, you know, always
He
feel
doesn't
like
have a
I
bad
have
car salesman joke because he's a good car
Yeah,
There
salesman.
you
that's
go.
yeah, and
to
so
the list you go.
yeah, I feel like I don't want to step on my toes.
Yes. Somebody else should have come in.
The car joke.
Yeah, me neither. And all the car jokes that I'll think about will be once I leave, like, I should have used
Yeah, we
this.
should have said this.
You know, so that's
Yeah.
kind of how it works.
Yep.
And since we already got one scripted out, we'll just hit with one of the,
Well, there
All right.
you
the
go.
joke of the day we got.
Well, they
All
don't
right.
get any better.
All right.
So
Why did the hot dog enjoy Independence Day?
Why?
It finally got to relish in the moment.
Oh, look at that. Look at
I was going to do this other one, but I forgot, and then I seen the hot dog. It's because I love hot dogs.
I'm the only one in my family that will eat relish on a hot dog. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
You're not real hot dog
I'm
eaters.
with your family.
Yeah, there were a few people we didn't get relish. There were a few people that were like, "Oh, you didn't get
Yeah,
relish."
where's the relish?
Oh.
I know. And is it dill or is it
With
sweet?
the relish
Yeah.
and mustard, you get that kind of sweet
Yeah.
sour.
I know
thing.
that's me.
Yeah.
Sweet relish and mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That's where it goes, yeah.
That's it.
But wait,
I'll pass.
hold on. How do you like your hot dogs? Are they just warm, or are they got a little crispy burn?
They
to
know
them?
crispy from,
Okay, good.
from the grill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we can eat hot
And
dogs
they must
together
be
for sure.
Nathan's or Hebrew National. You bring
Oh, yeah.
me a bar esque and I'm going to vomit.
Oh,
Oh,
here
no.
we go. We
Yeah,
did
hey, I
this
love a bar
yesterday.
S,
We
yeah.
talked about
I
it.
Got the
know.
all beef Franks.
Yeah,
I
I'll do a
hope bar
bar
esque
S.
is never a sponsor of ours because I dog them every time.
What
Wow.
about ballpark franks that plump when you cook them?
They all right.
Those are good.
Yeah.
They are
The beef ones, I think.
Sausage, do you like those? The ones?
I do.
Sausage.
I
Okay.
do. Now, my husband bought some jalapeno sausage dog things at HEB for the 4th, and I took one bite. And I like spicy food. But I don't
Blew
know
your
what
head off.
brand these were, but I was like, holy crap, that's hot.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we'll touch on those as we continue through the week because there may be somebody shopping for something for the weekend to enjoy.
No bar S.
No bar S.
All right.
No reject pig parts.
Let me scratch that live read off today.
No reject pig parts.
Yeah, I think that cost us $300.
Sorry, we're just kidding. We love bar S.
Anyway, guys,
Unscratch
thank
it.
you for being here. We appreciate it. Let's take a break. We've got news and weather coming up. News is going to change. Weather is mutts, as we used to say. More of the same. We'll do that with our friends at KWTX coming up right here.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
We're back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Terry Hunt in for Zack Owen. Zack is off cruising again. Is he cruising or is he? No, this is his regular flight trip. I saw him, the picture posted of him and does he talk about her?
Andrea?
Yeah, I want to make sure that I don't say anything wrong, but yeah. But they were sitting on a plane and they were flying off, so.
As long as it's Andrea, we're good. Yeah.
Well, no, it is, yeah. I just didn't know how he publicized what goes on.
Yep.
Good, but yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much. The cool thing about life is that we're here. We're in Central Texas. We appreciate you joining us. Normally at this time we would have some music, but unfortunately they had to take the day off. So we will vamp.
Booger
We've got
Boyles.
some really cool videos for you. So
Booger Boyles usually.
Yeah.
This is not his first rodeo.
Yeah.
So, but as we always say, we kind of dog on him a little bit, but want to make sure that they're okay. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
It
You
is
bet, yeah.
early for a musician.
Yep.
So, if somebody knows Booger Boyles, check on him. Make sure he's okay. All right.
Back in the days of when we would do live music in the studio, and you know, you get there at 4 o'clock in the morning and you do your prep for 90 minutes, and then you get in the studio and get things organized. You go on at 6. We always. Would see the artists that were driving in from the interstate from a show the night before.
Right.
So they would come in like ready to go because they're still coming off the high of the show.
Right.
And we'd get them in the studio, and it was just so up-tempo and fun that people were like, that can't be live. That's not, no, it's real.
Right.
It was real the way we did it.
It's real. They just hadn't gone to bed yet.
That's it. Yes. Yeah. In
So
3
they're still
hours,
jacked
you'll see
up,
what's
ready to go.
really in their life when they're cratered on the bus going to another show. But yeah, it's always fun to have to be around live music. I think I've mentioned that. That's one of the things that I really enjoy the most is just being around live music, and especially the people that Zack has brought on here. Zack has brought some great people on this thing. It's been really cool to showcase a lot of people and have some fun on that.
Yeah,
and we will continue throughout the
we're
week.
385 shows now, and
Wow.
I would say that we have had I'm going to say at least 320 unique artists. At least.
Yeah.
Because
we were talking about
we've only had a few repeats. You know, I think our most repeated, I think we've had Colin Dexter on 5 times. So when you add up all the people that we've had duplicates of, it's really, we've had a lot of variety.
And it's fun to showcase because they get to showcase acoustically, like Max yesterday with the band. Some of the other people that we've had, they're like, yeah, we normally have a full band, but the acoustic stuff, because man, it's genuine. It is that's how it starts. If you've ever been to a guitar pool, and they used to do these a lot at places where you have 4 or 5 artists sitting around, and one will do a song and tell you the story about it, then the next one will do, and they'll just keep going. And you're just amazed at what talent and songs you may hear songs you didn't know they wrote.
Right.
And that's what's so much fun about the live music here. But speaking of which, we do have some videos of some of the people that have been around, and some of the top-notch people, and there have been some, again, just great musicians that have popped in here to enjoy. Plus, what's cool is getting them here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Let them be seen, because the next time you see them, they may be on the big stage over here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. And that's one of the coolest things about that. So it's very good. Very fun, always a fun time. So you want to play a video?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's pick one from somebody that really was great on that stage, and let's enjoy some music, or pick one that is a regular video. It's your choice.
All right.
Dealer's choice.
Lazy wings, slow to take their flight. Strangest things talking to the night. His blue-green eyes flush like a summer swell. They knew their roles, they tell no tell. Tell no tell, yeah. You won't know me anymore. I don't know you anything. Have a holiday dream. Lovely holiday dream, daydream. Oh, we tarry on down the road, just a spell or two, and morning comes with all those wish you well I do, but you don't know me anymore. I don't know you anything. Have a holiday dream. Lovely holiday dream.
Thank you very much, Lily Milford, one of the ladies who was on the side stage here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill with Zack Owen live. How many females do y'all had on the stage? Do you know?
Well, I mean,
or percentage-wise, just a rough percentage-wise.
Percentage-wise, I would say probably 1 out of every 5.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that, on average.
So, if you are a female singer, songwriter, picker, player, make sure you can contact Zack and get that taken care of, and you can find all his information. Let's go to Zack Owen on I guess all social media.
Yep.
Zack Owen Live.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Good stuff there. We appreciate her coming by. Again, the live music and the acoustic stuff is so cool because that's you hear a song. And that may have not been the way it started out.
Right.
You know, when you talk to somebody, it's like, I wrote this song. Well, did you write this song as a ballad the first time? No, it was really tempo. And then I realized when I was slowing it down that it was going to have more of an impact. And so that's kind of cool. Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, we are here for all kinds of things. We've got country music history going on. We'll test your history knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a big day in 1956. Big day. Johnny Cash inducted into the Grand Ole Opry.
Okay.
Big day in country music when the Man in Black, back then, before he was probably the Man in Light Gray at that point. But
didn't he have some problems with the Opry?
Well, yeah, he was expelled because he was breaking lights and kind of the microphone stand during an Opry performance. But you know, that was earlier in his career, and he was probably in those. You go back to the Sun Records days and who was playing there in Memphis, where Johnny Cash was around, the $1 Million Quartet with Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis, Carl Perkins. Jerry Lee was known to kick over a piano bench at times.
Oh yeah.
So I think that was just kind of the. I don't want to say a shock value early in a career, but I think that was something that. That may have been self-induced in a way. Okay.
Yeah.
But he was reconciled back in '68 and stayed a member then until his passing. This is pretty amazing. 1987, and I think I don't know how many shows with these guys.
Yeah.
Alabama, their 5th '81 studio album, "Feels So Right," which was huge. Yeah. Huge. Had Old Flame, Love in the First Degree, of course, the title cut, Feels So Right. That was their very first #1 Billboard Top Country album.
Yeah.
And 3 #1 hits. 3 #1 hits on that album.
Wow.
And that was unheard of back then. We talked yesterday with Max about Rodney Crowell. I remember when Rodney. Oh gosh, I can't remember the album, but it was the first time that had 4 #1s.
Okay.
Off of it.
Yeah.
Diamonds and Dirt, maybe, I think was the name of the album.
All right.
So anyway, 1990, one of our favorite Texans, George Strait, "Love Without End, Amen." First 5-week #1 song in Billboard.
Wow.
Matched the 1977 Dolly song, "Here You Come Again." It was Strait's first multi-week chart topper after his 18, count them, 18 #1s, had spent only 1 week on the chart.
Wow.
18 #1s. 1997, Alan Jackson, who, man, we wish him the very best.
Yeah.
That show was so good to see and then so sad that he's kind of having to wrap things up. There goes his 15th #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks chart. 4th single from Everything I Love. There we go. There's 4 singles from that album.
Yeah.
And in 2022, a little more recent, is this the guy that fans love to hate?
Yeah.
It's like either you love this guy or you don't like him.
Yeah.
He's very polarizing.
Yeah. That is a good way to put it.
Morgan Wallen, #1 on the country chart. The album was Dangerous, a double album.
Yeah.
His 2nd studio album, March of 2022, established an all-time record for the longest duration in the #1 spot, 97 weeks.
Wow.
97 weeks.
That is almost 2 straight years.
That's nuts on the album chart. So,
yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
A lot of singles came off that one. Of course, when you have a double album,
yes.
your odds of hitting are a little bit higher. And then, of course, you stay that long at number one. There's probably some reason to it.
Yeah. I mean, again, this guy has
either that or you had no competition at that time.
I can't believe that for that long.
Right. When you say 22,
yeah,
I can't believe that people weren't writing and somewhat producing music during all of the COVID and everything like that. That seems like a great time. You can't play live. You go in your studio and we're not talking about it was like the 1960s, 70s. You had to go to a studio. Most people could do that from anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So you should have been writing and producing and now releasing this music at this time. It should have been a hotbed for all kinds of things.
I've seen stuff online that quizzes people. What was your favorite double album?
Yeah.
What was your favorite double album? And there's so many of them that have been out there. And if you have that much material, why not?
Right.
I know that record companies are like, no, save that for the next album.
Yeah.
But that's record labels at times.
Right.
But if you have enough music, you want to get it out there, and you've got the artists now that don't do albums. I mean, they do everything online,
just one at a time,
and they'll go, I put out 73 songs this year.
Yeah.
And they were all on Spotify, whatever the different variations of that are, and then suddenly they get this big record label, and the record label wants to release 12 songs that people have heard if you're a fan.
Right. Well, the old adage is you have your whole life to write your first album. You have 6 months to write the second one.
That's it. Yes.
You know.
Yeah. And there have been a lot of artists that their debut album was so strong that the pressure got to them so much that there's no way to compete with album number 2.
There's a reason why we have a phrase called the one-hit wonder.
That's it.
Because it is so true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And there have been artists that have come around and they would do an album and the second one would not do anything. They'd lose their contract. They would falter around, and then they're back with a killer album again.
Yeah.
And
you know how they did that? They got a really good writer.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Very good. We're back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. We appreciate you joining us. It's the Zack Owen live show this morning, or this afternoon, or over the weekend, or at night, whenever you're tuning in. You can find it on all kinds of platforms. So we're just glad that you found it, and we appreciate you joining. I appreciate Zack for letting me come in and have some fun, kind of stepping back to some old shoes and enjoying things like that. Still to come, we're going to be talking about sports. Is Zack going to be back with us today? Do you know?
So.
All right. I know that he was talking about Pete Sousa and some of the things that are keeping them very busy, so we'll check on that. That's coming up. Just a lot of things still ahead this morning as we kind of move through the morning to see what's going on. And it's going to be happening. We've got some birthdays to talk about, too. We'll take care of that on the way. Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zack Owen live show this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're tuned in, right here. Thank you.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Make this the summer event at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Be among the first to see and drive the all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee, delivering up to 37 miles per gallon. Or drive home a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo with your choice of 0% financing for 36 months or 2.9% for 84 months. Or save $9,000 off MSRP. Don't miss these incredible summer savings at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
What is that?
Zack Owen Show live back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, sitting in for Zach. Terry Hunt, thank you very much. We've got more things to talk about, like birthdays and things like that coming up. Yeah, we'll do that on the way. But, you know, in country music, when you say the name, and especially here in Waco, you say the name Willie, some people think Willie Nelson.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're in Waco or anywhere in Central Texas where CTWP is located, because they've got locations, 7 of them in Central Texas, you think David Willie.
Huh.
That's where it comes from, all right? He is our original Willie around here.
Think of David Willie.
Do what?
I'd rather not think of David Willie as much as possible.
David is the man. They've got all kinds of things. You'll find them on Franklin Avenue with CTWP. They'll take care of your copier needs. I will tell you that they are also, like Alan Samuel, somebody who gives back in the community and gets involved as well. They have helped a lot of people around. They are a dealer and additional vendors for so many things. If you need shredders, mailing solutions, postage, don't forget about all the vendors. Kyocera, Brothers, Xerox, Canon, Lexmark, Konica, Minolta, Kemp. I mean, they have all of those for you. The best thing to do is call and find out what they can do for you and help you out. 45 years in business plus, giving back to the community. So you know they're here to stay, and you know the name David Willie and CTWP. CTWP.com. That's where you'll find them and get more information there. All right. Birthdays today. Let's see. If you were a fan of the Fab Four, you know that in 1940 it was the drummer Richard Starkey, Ringo Starr. He was born on the date.
See, I think of the Fab Five, the Michigan Fab Five basketball. You said Fab,
yes,
I was
right,
thinking, you know, the baggy shorts and the black socks.
I kind of thought you may be going back to maybe Billy Preston, who was keyboard extraordinaire with the Beatles on the rooftop and some other things on that. So,
and correct me if I'm wrong, Ringo was not the original drummer.
No. Pete Best was the original drummer.
Right.
And for whatever reason that I think the Beatles and I'm not sure if George Martin was involved in that decision as well, but they brought Ringo in. And I mean, I've seen Pete Best in concert and things like that, doing things. He's just not as flashy as Ringo.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
And if you've had the chance to see Ringo Starr and his all-star band, which brings in some of the greatest musicians in the world that are around, I encourage you to go check that out. This guy started out is kind of like, okay, he's funny, but he has grown so much. Jim Gaffigan, 1966 is when he was born. Not just a comedian, but actor as well. I think, did he have his own show?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he had his own show.
Yep. Yeah, he's super funny, and you know, one of the what we call clean comics.
Yes.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah, and a lot like Nate Bargatze and some of these people, it's very relatable. Yeah. You hear him talk, and you can be in that same situation.
Right. And as we talked about earlier, it's funny because it's true.
Yes. 1972, if you're a WNBA fan, the legend Lisa Leslie was born on the date. Let's see, 1976, actor Hamish Linklater.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
He was in The Big Short, Midnight Mass. Speaking of WNBA, let's go to the other side and give equal time to the NBA. Not the MNBA, because
just the
NBA
first.
1978, Chris Anderson was born on the date.
Do you know Chris Anderson?
I do not.
Okay. See, known as the Birdman.
The Birdman?
Yeah. I don't know why he's known as the Birdman, but he had a ton of tattoos and the mohawk thing.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Played for the Nuggets, played for the Heat, played for a variety of different teams, but as you can tell, he is not a variety. He is one of a kind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember if he actually ended up winning a championship, maybe one of those teams that he was on.
He could be some kind of a rocker with all of the decor that he's got.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
1988, Jack Whitehall, comedian and actor. I am unfamiliar with him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me also.
Okay. And from Superman fame, one of the incarnations of Superman.
The newest one, I think.
1993, David Corenswet. Is that how you say it? Corenswet?
Yeah.
Okay. He was born on this date, so some birthdays for you there. If you're celebrating a birthday, we hope that it's a grand birthday for you. And if you have a birthday today, hopefully they didn't all cram it on the 4th of July and you don't really get your day. But remember, we're celebrating World Chocolate Day, National Macaroni Day, also National Strawberry Sundae Day. So if it's your birthday today, partake of 1, 2, or 3 and enjoy. All right. Since we're kind of going here without music, let's go ahead and make our own music, and let's get back to more music videos that we have from the stage right here, the side stage at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on the Zack Owen Show live on this terrific Tuesday.
We'd ride our bikes 3 miles down to Mr. Johnson's fence. With fishing poles we'd find an old tank and cast lines again and again. We'd spend hours on end, not catch a darn thing. We got caught and Mr. Johnson kicked us out the place. What I wouldn't give for one more day in the sun. Me and the boys riding around having summer fun. What I wouldn't give for just a weekend. Live like the 90s again. We drink beer on the tailgate of that beat up Ford. Burned our first smoke on the edge of Mama's porch. To the station for a fountain drink and a Slim Jim. Talk about girls we never had the nerve to talk to them. What I wouldn't give for one more day in the sun. Just me and the boys riding around having summer fun. What I wouldn't give for just a weekend. Live like the 90s again. Summer fun. What I wouldn't give for just a weekend. Live like the 90s again. Live like the 90s again.
I really enjoy the live music that is played on the side stage here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on the Zack Owen live show. 300, what was it? How many shows?
385-ish, something like that.
So there's been a lot of live music that have been on that on the side stage, and all great.
Yeah,
and
I think we had somebody come up north of Tulsa one time, Amarillo, down in San Antonio, like all over the place. So, yeah.
And I love it. Again, live music is what it's all about. That's where it starts. That's where it becomes the very ground of it. You know, it's almost like a listing room at that point when you get the acoustic things like that.
Yeah.
Although years ago, we used to go to Chelsea Street Pub. Do you remember those? Okay. We would go to various ones while we were in college, and they'd have an acoustic person, but if you screamed the loudest, you could get a free pitcher of beer. So we would scream the loudest and get a free pitcher of beer back then. We've got sports on the way. We'll take care of that. Talk about, I guess we'll have to talk about last night, won't we?
Probably.
Man, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what part was so disappointing. The quick early goal in the game,
right,
or the botched dragging your foot in the turf, leaving the net wide open that I could have scored.
It reminded me of the kicker Young Koo this past season in the NFL that kicked the ground right in front of the. I was like, wow, what are the chances that happens twice within a calendar year? That was, oh my goodness.
And
I mean, they can't they gave up the early one, but then they came back.
Yes.
And Tillman had that other, another amazing set piece, goal, but then to just give it right back like that. Ugh.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk sports coming up. We'll talk about soccer and a few other things as well. We'll do that around the corner right here. Zack Owen Live Show, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks to the people who make it all possible. These are some of them right here.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
David Willey here. I got a question for you. How do you know what kind of deal you're getting on your copier? If you really want to know, give me a call and I'll be glad to talk to you about it. CTWP, your only local copier company.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
We're back at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Zack Owen Show live this morning, sitting in for Zach. My name is Terry Hunt. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got some good things still to come. We'll talk sports around the corner. We'll do that in just a second. But let me remind you about our friends at Universal Windows. Universal Windows, CentralTexas.com is where you'll find them, and that's good news because if you've noticed it maybe not be as cool in your house right now with the AC running, you might want to see if there's a leak in some of those windows, and maybe they're not sealed, or maybe you just need new ones and they're not thick enough to keep out the heat. You can talk to John. He'll tell you all about the windows that you have, the options, and of course give you the free consultation on that. Not just windows, but they do doors, siding, and so much more. And his number is 254, of course, 944-3503. They're right here, local, so you don't have to worry about calling in somebody from out of town coming in run off Woodway Drive. So make sure you talk to Universal Windows and John. All right, sports time. We're going to have to talk about soccer.
Yep, we need to talk about something. So if you watched the U.S. soccer yesterday, and that was the first time that you watched U.S. soccer because you heard the hype, you heard about the red card and the president calling it, please do not judge what you saw yesterday and assume that that is what the U.S. soccer is all about. That is not. They did not play up to the potential that we have seen them play.
No, they fell far short of what they had done before.
Yes.
I mean, and they may have needed to step up so much more with Belgium.
Yeah.
But at least as good as they had been playing, and it was disappointing.
Yeah. You could say, well, this is the toughest competition that they had played, and you would be right. But we didn't even see them play this bad against Germany in the friendly match before the World Cup started. And so they just got caught on a bad day. And literally, I don't know if it could have gone much worse.
Right.
That's everything. It's not just like one thing went bad. A lot of things went bad. And that's kind of how it was. And so what we have is a U.S. team that cannot get past the round of 16, cannot get to the quarterfinal, no matter how good, how much hype that there is around the team, no matter what coach they bring in. This is kind of the ceiling that has been for U.S. soccer.
So do you think it was the pressure, the hype? Were they overcome with having to represent the whole country in the host country?
I think it was a combination of kind of all of those things together. I think that they weren't quite prepared enough for Belgium. I think that some of the red card behind the scenes kind of maybe seeped into the team a little bit. But when it comes down to it, they didn't play. They didn't play. They did not attack. They did not step to the ball enough. They were not the aggressors, and Belgium was.
They look sluggish, and you may be right that with all of the hype about the red card, is he playing, is he suspended, when it's going to happen, the president calling, I think you're right. It's probably a combination. I mean, that pressure's got to be insane.
Yeah, and I think Belgium kind of had a little bit of chip on their shoulder that maybe we should have had. Yeah. I mean, Belgium took the U.S. out in 2014. And I think Belgium maybe had a little bit of chip on their shoulder with all the attention that the red card was getting and said, well, we're going to get them anyway. And they did.
They did. They looked good.
Yeah. The other things that's happening, it's Big 12 Media Days.
Yes.
The next 2 days. And so all of our Rogue Media folks are up there. So any Rogue Media show that you tune into, whether it's Tom Barfield, Pete Souza, Matt Mosley, they're all going to have different people from The Big 12, I know I produce the Matt Mosley show, so we're going to have Joey McGuire from Texas Tech on. Maybe he might trash talk Texas a little bit more. That will be fun. And then...
well, that whole thing just disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah.
With Joey and Tech and Sorsby. It was...
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a big deal for a while, and then it just disappeared.
Yep. And then Dave Aranda is going to be on the show, I believe, today as well on the Matt Mosley Show around 1:15. And then a slew of other kind of, I think, Sonny Dykes, a few others. And so we'll have plenty of Big 12 football, basketball, all of that kind of stuff over the next couple days.
All right, one more thing I want to ask you about the NBA.
Okay.
Has LeBron decided what he's doing?
Well, I don't know if you saw that his agent was on a podcast and he showed the whiteboard of all of the different teams that they're considering a possibility, and basically the other 4 potential starters combined with LeBron. He has not made a decision. I think a lot of people, even after that podcast, would say we might crown a winner of the World Cup before we see where LeBron is going.
Right.
I think that your best bets are Cleveland, Denver, potentially. I think it would be interesting to see him and Joker together. But I think if he wants to go, we're talking about he probably has 1 year left, and so he wants to go try to win one more championship.
Right.
I think if he wants to do that, the best place for him right now is the Philadelphia 76ers, who just picked up Jaylen Brown from the Celtics.
Yep.
And they have Baylor's VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, and the biggest question mark on the roster is Joel Embiid, and can he stay healthy? Well, if you have LeBron, you could go small ball and have LeBron play your 5 or do a spread offense, and it's really not that big of a deal.
I heard some folks talking when I was in Dallas yesterday, talking about Clippers.
Yeah.
Because he's so into golf these days,
right,
that he wants to go where he, like they said, Cleveland's out because he misses 5 or 6 months of golf. And they were talking about, you know,
he wouldn't have to move.
Yeah, him and Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
And I hate that he's controlling the media so much right now.
That's what he does.
I know.
It's like him and Aaron Rodgers over the last several years. That's what happens.
Well, as soon as we find out that LeBron hides in the smoke room or whatever it was that Aaron Rodgers did, we'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
But yeah, plenty of Big 12 stuff, and that's good because I'm glad Big 12 is doing this, because there's been some really beaten up on other conferences besides SEC and Big Ten.
Yeah.
The Giants or whatever you want to call them. So.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
We got time to squeeze in another video?
Yeah.
Let's squeeze in one more video here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, the Zack Owen Show live this morning.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I was hung down, hung up, and hung over. Because the party didn't stop till it's further stick to being sober. I'll be back in a few, love you, that's what I told her. I'm hung down, hung up, and hung over. Well, getting hung down, wrong down, hung up. I said, hung down, wrong down, hung up. That's it, hung down, wrong down, hung up and hung over.
Thank you. Music that was right here on the side stage. That's John and Jillian Hudson.
Yep.
I don't know why. You just told me that. I just stumped on that. Jillian was one of my favorite ones that played when I was filling in once before. She is the real deal.
Yeah.
I really like her. So that's cool. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got another big day lined up for you tomorrow. Okay. All the construction that's still going on. Okay?
Yeah.
We haven't had the rain, but we were having those hard, heavy showers, and then it'd get hot.
Right.
All the gunk that is rolled on the roads has probably caused you to have some tire issues. We'll be talking to Oscar from the Tire Pros and find out more about how you can avoid some things, what to watch for on the road, and but that's tomorrow morning or the next time we get together. The one thing I'm seeing is all of the retread stuff from these 18-wheelers right now on the interstate driving back and forth.
Yeah.
A lot of them. It's just everywhere. And music will be from Kyle Bailey tomorrow.
All right.
Won't you come home, Kyle Bailey? Won't you? Anyway. That goes back in time. But that's what's going on, so we appreciate it. Always good to see you, sir. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
A big thank you to our friends at Allen Samuels, David and Langdon. Langdon.
You got it.
Landman. Yeah, we could go through so many on that, but no, great stuff. Allen Samuels again. I know they support the Zack Owen live show. They supported Zack and Jim over the years on the radio and things like that. They do so much in the community. You can't say enough about how much they support local things, not just community events, but like live music and things like that goes on, and that's always a plus. So they are such good guys. We appreciate them coming in. I'm not sure if it was you or Zack that booked them, but those are the guys to stay in touch with.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. For a couple of reasons. Anyway, we will try it again tomorrow. We'll do it again. Zack is off until Monday, and he is in Mexico. Do you know where at in Mexico?
Cancun, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So enjoying it. There's no problem with hurricanes or anything going on.
I don't know.
We'll find out. Has he sent you any pictures?
No, nothing yet.
I've had zero communication with him.
Yeah.
He's really not working at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a misnomer with him anyway. Does he ever really work at all? Anyway, we'll do it again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Or the next time we get together, Terry Hunt saying thank you, Zack, for letting me step into the big shoes to fill. I'm going to try to do my best. And Kevin, thank you very much. Jessica from earlier today, the guys with Allen Samuels. We'll do it again the next time on the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill Fun Time right here at the Zack Owen Show Live.